Hey, what's going on, everyone? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. Let me just blast this out. We are live, so let me just.
Hey guys, how you doing? Ron here.
Let's just blast this out to everyone on social. Just give me a couple of minutes. All right, so let's go to Telegram. Let me pin this. Let me forward this to our group. Live on YouTube. Blast this out to Twitter. All right. Let's get into some questions. Let's wait for everyone. What's going on, everyone? All right. Where are we at? Yo, Danny, what's going on, Danny? How's everything? Danny Almendarez. I like that last name. Patty's in the house. What's going on, Patty? Carlito's in the house. Ted D is Carlito. What's going on, Carlito? Alex. What's good, Karen? Najib. Elias. What's going on, Elias? Danny. Danny, what's the next IDO? Yo, HP. The next IDO, we'll figure out what's going on with the next IDO. HP, what's going on, Henry? How you doing? You just got home from a nice day of work? SSG. I haven't seen SSG in a while in the regular chat. I think our regular chat has been taken over, so it's been pretty crazy. Shout out to Gregson Wong, Chris King. Alu, can you explain what happened to Refinable? Yeah, I'll explain. Let's just wait until everyone gets online. Shakib, let's address Shakib. You talk nonsense. How did I talk nonsense? When I was telling everyone, don't get wrecked. I was giving clear instructions on people not to get wrecked, how to do their own research, and how to set the slippage. So Shakib, do you want me to play some videos for you again? So Shakib, you explain to me how people got wrecked. Yes, I know we're talking about bots, but let me just say something like when you let's say you go to a car salesperson, you're looking for like a Honda Civic, and you know the price of a Honda Civic is like 20,000. Okay, a Honda Civic, let's say it's 20,000. So you go to the dealership, and the sales guy goes up to you, and he's like, "Okay, it's 40,000. Did you buy it?" Question mark. Did you buy it? Right? I know people are pretty pissed off with everything, but that's the question. So when you see a price, and if you're coming onto the stream, if you see a price of a Honda Civic that should be selling for 20,000, and they're showing you a price of 40,000, did you buy it? You have to ask yourself that, right? I'm not trying to patronize, not trying to be rude, but no, Karen, I'm not part of them. Like, for me, as a small channel, I haven't even gotten paid from one company. I wish I got an offer. I'd be like, yes, it's my first gig where I'm getting paid. But I don't make my money on like YouTube. I do YouTube because I enjoy it, because I like it. Like, I'm a business guy, so I've got like businesses, And the YouTube channel costs me money because I have my staff work on images and all that stuff. So images. So I don't make my money here on YouTube. If I did, like my channel, I think makes like $1,000. Actually, probably minus like with the amount of time I put in it. Probably like I'm in the hole minus 4,000 because of my staff every month. So look, a lot of people trusted me. So Kieran, a lot of people trusted me with Refinable, and these guys wrecked everyone. I had so much trust in you, mate. So should I wait for everyone to come on board? Like, I made videos for people not to get wrecked, and I don't want to waste everyone's time that's watching this live stream because I know more people are going to get on it. But look, I made so many videos for people not to get wrecked. I was there to educate people to say, you have to be careful with these IDOs. If you're new to IDOs, you have to be careful. You have to look at your slippage. You have to see before you press enter what you're buying at. Now, so Kieran, if you didn't watch my videos, and Shakib Mirza, if you didn't watch my videos, then is that my fault? I was instructing people. And for you guys that are saying, I had so much trust in you, get out of here with a refinable joke. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play this one for you. And if you don't understand this, I don't know how much more clear I could have been to you. Look. Okay, let's just share my screen. Shakib, and if you don't understand this, or the volume wasn't high enough, then I don't know. All right, turn up your volume, Shakib and Kieran. This one is for you guys. All right, everyone, how you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So I'll probably put this one as my first one. Don't get wrecked. 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 Don't. I repeat, I'm saying this in the video. Don't get wrecked. Okay? I'm going to play it again. Look, this is AOS. A majority of the IDOs, public listings, go like this. This is on the 1 minute time frame, okay? Okay, so I'm going to pause this. On a 1 minute time frame, if this is a candlestick, and I'd explain this, if this is a candlestick, you have 1 minute. As this goes up, this is seconds and seconds and seconds and seconds, okay? Prior to this, what did I say? Don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked. Let me rewind this for you, Shakib, Kieran. All right, everyone, how you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So I'll probably put this one as my first one. Don't get wrecked. Don't. All right, I'll rewind that for you, okay? I'll probably put this one as my first one. Don't get wrecked. I'll rewind it again for you. I'll probably put this one as my first one. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Look, this is AOS. A majority of the IDOs, public listings, go like this. This is on the 1 minute time frame, okay? Don't get wrecked. When you set your slippage high, you're hoping to get in at this bottom rate at 0. Okay, let me repeat this. When you set your slippage high, you're hoping to get at this bottom rate where this yellow thing is. I created these videos to inform people not to get wrecked, because when you set your slippage high at this rate, you're hoping to get in at 0.03 cents, okay? So what's 50% of 0.03 cents? 0.115. So your total, if you buy at that price, is 0.145, okay? 0.145. Let me go back to the questions. Yo, shout out to Manifest. What's going on, shout out Manifest? Shakib, you in the house? I want you to reply, please. Kieran. Where you at, Kieran? Kieran JD. Are you out there, Kieran? Shakib, you out here? I'm waiting for Shakib and some other people to respond. Yeah, no, like, all right, hold on. Let me answer some questions. No, so Chris King, so I watched your videos, and over, that one key piece for newbies that you didn't mention was watch what you're getting before you hit enter. Okay, so Chris King, this one's for you, Chris. Chris, this one's for you, Chris King. If you watch my videos over and over, that one key piece for newbies that you didn't mention was watch what you're getting in for before you hit enter. Hold on. I gotta find that video. I think this is it. Here it is. Let's say time goes up and it's not 0.033. Your price entry that you're getting into is now $1. So think about what you're doing at 49%. At 49%, you're buying it at $1.50. So go on a spreadsheet before you do all this to say, look, my maximum amount that I'm willing to pay is to spend $2,000 and I want X amount of coins. Right? Now okay, so I don't know if you want, I don't know, that was pretty clear. Let me rewind that again. When you're buying, you should be looking. So I shared a spreadsheet like this. This was my basic spreadsheet that I made. So this was like a basic spreadsheet of me buying the max. So if I'm spending 10,000 US and it's $1.50, I should be getting a max or minimum of 6,600 coins. If I don't like this price, I'm not buying it. I'm saying forget it because I wanted to pay $1.50. I tried to put 10,000. It didn't work. Now, what happened when Nick, he explained it on this PancakeSwap audio sniping bot, what they found. I don't want to play it because I'm pretty sure most of you saw it, but I explained it clearly. Like, you put it on a spreadsheet, and if you don't like the price, like for me to say, then you hit enter button. Okay, I don't know. If you don't like the price, then you don't buy it. Sorry if I didn't say don't hit the enter button, but if you don't like the price, you don't buy it. Like, that's like saying I go into a used car dealer, and the guy says, well, instead of $20,000, it's $40,000. Does that automatically mean you should buy it? Let me rewind this for you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But do your own research. You can play around with this. You can say, okay, well, I only want to do 15%. But let's say time goes up and it's not 0.033. Your price entry that you're getting into is now $1. So think about what you're doing at 49%. At 49%, you're buying it at $1.50. So go on a spreadsheet before you do all this to say, look, my maximum amount that I'm willing to pay is to spend $2,000 and I want X amount of coins. All right. Do you want me to rewind that for you? Chris King, let me know. I could replay that. Cool. So Karen, I hope Karen JD, I hope you listened to that previous one. Chris King, I don't know if that made any sense to you, but let me know. I could rewind that for you. Let me rewind that again. Be lucky to get at a 0.049. And if it 100x's, it's going to 3.30. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But do your own research. You can play around with this. You can say, okay, well, I only want to do 15%. But let's say time goes up and it's not 0.033. Your price entry that you're getting into is now $1. So think about what you're doing at 49%. At 49%, you're buying it at $1.50. So go on a spreadsheet before you do all this to say, look, my maximum amount that I'm willing to pay is to spend $2,000 and I want X amount of coins. Right? Now I'm going to show you this here. So I'm going to put in 49. Now, okay. Now let's go and buy something. Let's pretend this is Safe Moon. Safe Moon is refinable. Look, I'm such a degen. I have Safe Moon in my bag. Look, okay? I got Safe Moon. Extreme degenerate. And you could tell that I've been doing this for a while with front running. Look. So, this is how you're going to buy. You're going to find that contract address from an official Telegram channel. Don't listen to scammers. You're going to find it announced on Twitter or the Telegram group, okay? You're going to come over here.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear.
Stupid ads, anyways. So, let me just get back to the questions. Okay, yes, okay, Harry, I do have to agree with the price going from 0.33. I was asking that for an explanation. I'm like, well, why did it go to so high? And the bots, Nick described the bots and what happened with the bots. So I don't know if everyone saw that. I could replay that. But I think Nick's explained about the bot situation. So Nick explained the bot situation of what happened, and everyone questioned that, and everyone had a right to question that of it going from, how come no one saw 0.3 and it only saw 0.4? But like I said, if you're new, if this is your first or this was your first IDO, you have to get used to it. This is the way IDOs work. You have a big spike no matter what. And I addressed this to the community about bots. You can't avoid bots. There's no way. Like, I explained it to the community. You can't avoid bots. Bots are there to make money. Like, I don't run a bot. People run bots. It's just like, it sucks. It does. And I explained it. Shout out to Jay. What's going on? Evan. Shout out to Evan. Yeah, it went parabolic in a second. All of the IDOs. So, everyone do me a favor. Let's just go to IDO, AOS IDO, or something like that. AOS IDO. There's a great site for IDO sites. Oh, here. Yeah, this is a site. AOS, multiplier, the opening price. So let's go to Dex Tools again. And I already showed you this in the video, but I'm just going to do it again. What was a recent IDO that came out? All right, let me share my screen again. All right, here it is. Hold on. Yeah, and like, one thing that, because I thought they were going to have a countdown timer like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but the contract address came an hour early. So that gave everyone, it was somewhat like an unfair advantage, because I even said that. I even said that in my FAQ. If they give that contract address out early, that means all the people in their basement that are running bots are going to be able to get that address and put it in. So you had to be aware of what was expected. So imagine they give that contract address early. Think of all the people that are running their scripts and their bots. They get that contract address early. It's somewhat fair, somewhat not fair, more not fair. Probably not fair, because if they were due to like a countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you populate it, then it would have been a great, somewhat fair advantage of doing it that way, because we've been in a lot of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And still people get wrecked because they don't get in and out. But majority of the people in these Goose Finance and layers get wrecked because they buy, but they can't sell fast enough. And I've seen it. We've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times, like a lot. It doesn't matter what IDO, like it goes parabolic. So look, this is AOS. Like I said, this is another parabolic one. It all the time. Happens all the time. Look. And if you want fair access, the best way to go is get a membership with Polka Starters, Polls, Trust Swap. Then you get guaranteed allocation. What is it? Super Farm was another one. I think Super Farm did that too. People were complaining about Super Farm too. People were really angry with Super Farm. I remember, Elio had heat and had to calm the community down. But this was with look. People were arguing with Super Farm that the starting price, it was here. It was high. It was like $2. And people didn't get their tokens till later, and then just people ended up selling. And people couldn't sell at the top, but they had to sell down here. So a lot of people were complaining a lot. Anyways, let me get back to the questions. What's going on, Jay? Michael Odo and the warm milk. I don't want to put out too much milk today. Jana, shout out to Jana. You said make a spreadsheet. Yeah, make a spreadsheet. That's what I said. I said make a spreadsheet. Before you buy, figure out the maximum of what you want to pay, right? And that's it. So, but like I feel the pain that Nick is going through, because when you have a backlash of community and it's all on him, he's got to address the community. But the thing is, he addressed the community, and the way I look at it is, I've been in worse situations. Trust me. People are saying rug pull. If you want to see rug pull, I'll show you my history of rug pulls. So shout out to Patrick, Pat E, and Mr. Pickles. We were in rug pulls. And rug pulls is when you go back to that liquidity farm and you're trying to look for some price, but all you have is some big fat zero, and you're like, and then you're scratching your head. It's like, how much did I put in here? But at least Refinable is addressing the community. Imagine you had a anonymous team, okay? Let's say you had an anonymous team and Nick and the team wasn't there, and they just walked away and ignored you. But at least Nick is addressing the community. He's trying to better, and he's trying to explain it. Whether you like the explanation or not, at least he's there, and they're continuing to work on the project. Imagine you had an anonymous team that was doing absolutely nothing and didn't address the community, didn't show their faces. Because if they rug pull, I'm pretty sure people are going to go to Hong Kong and hunt him down, or wherever he goes. They're going to follow him and they're going to hunt him down. But he's smarter than that. He's going to continue the project and build it, right? So that's my take on it. People are saying, it's a rug pull. It's not a rug pull. I've seen rug pulls. Rug pulls is when it's absolutely zero, nothing. But anyways, Shakib, where you at? Shakib, you still here? Still looking for Shakib. NG. Bro, you profited from hype by making videos and getting traffic. Oh yeah, because my channel was so big. I have 7,000 followers. Oh yeah, I could show it. Oh yeah, Instaban. Mina Coin, yeah. Mina Coin did the same thing. I remember Mina Coin. Meme is Corium. Alright, I'll look at that later on. Jack Dawson is in the house. Toko will 20x. Yeah, for sure. Jack Dawson, you still on Toko? Yeah. Kyle S. What's going on, Kyle? Jacob. Vet and Fine Army here. Nice. Jacob. V-Chain. V-Chain is going to be a monster. Dog as is in the house. What's going on, Dog as? Shake B. Got rug pulled, yeah. NG. Describe to me, because I did an AMA with the CEO, and I knew that for some reason I had a crystal ball. So NG, I had a crystal ball that bots were gonna consume, what was that 9 million of liquidity in the beginning. So NG, I had a crystal ball to know that they were going to put out the contract address early and that bots were going to take over. Yeah. And I wanted more views because I'm like the biggest YouTuber in the world with 700,000 subscribers. Man, I had like 6,000 or 7,000 like that. So NG, please explain to me. Explain more how I got my crystal ball that I knew that bots, because I did an AMA with him. So yeah, please explain, NG. But NG, I have a question. Did you buy early, late? What was it? Sharing $1 before, I'm still big on, well, obviously I'm still obviously big on sharing. But sharing, yeah, to $1 before VeChain. I just think because sharing has a lot of stuff going out. NG, I made my money before this. Pretty weak. You didn't profit from making. I managed to I managed to put in my address for Refinable at $10,000 around, and that would give me 11,000, so about 90 cents. 90 cents, but the transaction failed. It just didn't go through. Can I shill Toko? No. All right, Jack Dawson, JD, if you still hold sharing, I'll shill Toko for you. Send me your wallet balance in a thing. What's going on, Vemi? Yeah, and NG, like, I made the videos to address people not to get wrecked. So, NG, I'm going to play this for you. This one is for NG, okay? NG, this one's for you. NG, I hope you're listening. All right, NG. This one is for you. All right, everyone. How you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So, I'll probably put this one as my first one. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Look, this is AOS. A majority of the IDOs, public listings, go like this. This is on the 1 minute time frame, okay? Don't get wrecked. When you set your slippage high, you're hoping to get in at this bottom rate at 0.3 cents, okay? And then 50% slippage of that is going to bring your price to 0.4, okay? 4.5 cents. If you get into that, great. As the price goes up, you don't want to be buying this top of this wick. So if your price is in like, you know, $5-6 and you set your slippage to 50%, think, what's 50% of $5? That's $2.50. So you're saying that I'm going to be buying at $7, and you don't want to make that mistake. As it gets... All right, NG. I don't know if you heard that one, NG. I don't know how much clearer I could have been. So me addressing the community to say, don't get wrecked. If I was really working and trying to promote Refinable, like the be end all, don't you think an influencer that wants his, like, let's say he bagged like whatever, hundreds of thousands of this, he wouldn't, you think he'd make a video about this? He'd be just saying, just buy. But I'm warning the people out there to say, don't get wrecked. If the price doesn't look good, don't buy it. So NG, I don't know what more you want me to say. Like, it was pretty clear. Don't get wrecked. Because I make an AMA with Nick, but then I turn around and I address a community to say, don't buy at this price. Don't get wrecked. Set your slippage. Do your own research. I don't know what else you wanted me to say. But anyways, don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Yeah. Yeah. It's the ban. So Elliot, based on the moon sheet, yeah, it did do 100x. It went from 0.033 to 100. Yeah, you know what? I heard a rumor about Binance listing. So I heard a rumor about Binance listing, and I don't know. We'll see if it's true. If Sharon gets on Binance, that'd be pretty cool. That would be mass transactions, mass FOMO. People would be buying like crazy. But yeah, sharing is like the go-to token. So yeah, Cake. Danish. I'm really big into Cake. No, Refinable was I part of the scam? Like I said, I've never been paid to make a video. So I have never ever been paid to make a video, but I would love to have the opportunity because then it'd be my first time getting paid to make a video. Right? So anyways, not financial advice, gotta buy share, do your own research. Sharing is the best token in the world. If you're not familiar with flowbacks, check out flowbacks. You're gonna thank me later. All the trolls, I love you. Oh, wrecked? Wrecked means you got wrecked. Elliot be hurting. Michael Otto, shout out to Michael Otto. Kyle S is in the house. Someone's gonna lose. Yeah, IDOs are like that. That's just the way it is. But anyways, ban. It's ban. The token is SHR. SHR is the token name. Yeah, sharing. Yeah, sharing is a great coin, and it's good because our group has been talking a lot about degen coins. So we talk a lot about the degen coins, and the degen coins kind of getting out of hand. But if you're new into our group and you hear a lot about degen coins, again, do your own research and be careful, because a lot of people will shill it, but you want to make sure that you get in early. The same thing with degen coins and DeFi before it pumps, and exit out, because degen coins you get wrecked easy. So a lot of people in our group talk about Safe Moon, Safe Token. I hold Safe Moon and Safe Token, and I'm just holding it till zero or hero. There's also I think Foman was talking about Elon. Shout out to Foman. I didn't get onto Elon because Elon Dodge or whatever. I was just memed out, man. I was literally like, from listening to the talks, I didn't want to get into another hype meme coin. I just wanted to go back to like some great fundamentals and just kind of look at dips of sharing and VeChain and, you know, back to the normal stuff that you could sleep on, right? So that's my thing. Comey as well. So Comey's a great one that we're looking, most of us are on board. I like it because, like, you look at these coins that people are on, you know, great fundamentals, great CEO, like sharing. If you're not familiar with sharing, not financial advice, but you can't go wrong with sharing. You got a great leader. You have a great CEO that has great vision. If you have great vision and you have experience, like Tim Boss is a go-getter. When you look at his experience, if you look at the man's resume and LinkedIn, that's what attracted me to sharing. So I don't think I told everyone the story. Like when I was first looking at sharing, the first thing I did was like, who's part of the team? And I hope the team's transparent. And it ended up being like Tim Boss on his LinkedIn profile had like a huge resume of working in different positions as a C-level, as a director, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. And that's what excited me because I know what it takes to fail. Like I failed many times in business until I got certain things right. And until you fail, you start to understand what works and what doesn't work and where you need to delegate, where you need to build, where you need to focus. But until you have that experience, and because he's a little older, he's got the experience. And when you, like I said, like when you have that experience, it's valuable, right? It's so valuable because you could lead a team. You could start focusing on things that are making you money. You could delegate, and you've been there and you've done that, right? So you don't feel as pressured. And the great thing about I like about Tim too, is if there was like open borders and stuff, Tim would probably be out at every conference pitching to like hundreds of thousands of people. Like once he gets a vaccine and the borders open, that's what I'm excited for because Tim is going to be out there, out and about and pitching SHR at like these ID 2020s. If you look at his resume and his past history of the events that he's attended, like he was one of the only speakers in Toyota, the car manufacturer. That was huge. And then his previous, he goes to Thailand, he does speaking engagements like nonstop. So that's the vision and like what a leader should be doing as a CEO. For me, it was different because like when I was running my e-commerce business, I was doing it a different way where I kind of wanted to be out of this scene because I had like a lot of businesses that I was doing. So I didn't really want to be out there in the public, but my way of marketing was more through e-commerce, SEO. It was a different type of business, but I kind of respected entrepreneurs that were able to get into doing presentations in front of thousands and thousands of people. So when I look at sharing, that's what really got me onto buying into SHR because of the leadership. And obviously you look at the technical details and the tokenomics, and then you do your basic fundamental analysis. Sharing had all of that. But what sold me was the leadership of Tim and tokenomics. Like the tokenomics for sharing is like second to none. So Malik MA, what's going on, Malik? Any new good IDOs? Yeah, I just haven't been on to like I've been looking at the IDOs, but not so much. Kyle says I'll pay you to showcase the Vegas penthouse. For real. Shout out to Orlando. Orlando is in the house. Orlando doesn't go in the private chat a lot. Orlando's always like hidden, listening to the gems and, Flowbanks ticker. Oh, Flowbacks. Flowbacks is sharing stuff. So, DJ coin is a DGen coin. Matea, shout out to Matea. Love Peace Progress as a better NFT play. Bake. I bought Bake. Bakery Swap, Bake token. So I'm sitting nice on Bake. I ended up getting Bake. So when Binance Smart Chain and the big BNB hype started to go up, I ended up buying Bake because I knew all of the Binance Smart Chain projects were pumping, and Bakery being the ability to swap and spot, as well as Bakery had that other factor of NFT, like that NFT play. So you could mint. So now they're doing more stuff with NFTs. High-end artistic NFTs on PancakeSwap. So I knew, well, not I didn't know, but I thought this is a great entry price for Bakery token in the low cents, and hopefully it booms. And I remember getting in like at, I think it was like maybe 15 cents or 18 cents, something low. But anyways, 2 weeks later, Bakery went to like 78 cents, $1.50. Now we're sitting at 4. So I like Bakery. I wish I bought more, but I recently sold 20% of my bake, and then it went up 200%. So I'm just like, but I was still up 200%, but it went up another, like, just skyrocketed. Shout out to Jack Dawson. JD likes to talk about his Toko coin. Jack Dawson was big on VeChain when that $1. Then he got into sharing. Then he got into Cardia chain. But yeah, Matic is pumping. Matic is pumping good. Shout out to OZ is in the house. Chris King, no, I didn't get in. I wish I got in for Refinable. Like I said, I had 10,000. I had 11,000 tokens, and then it went down. So yeah, Algorand. So I'm gonna ride your bet, Kyle. You know that I hold Noya. Noya I hold. Algorand, I'm going to pick up Algorand. Because Algorand also has staking for 17% on Atomic Wallet. So, that's good. Spaceman, no. Toko already has a big cap. Jacob. Should you hold on to Fine? Fine is up to you if you want to hold on to it. Like I said, if Refinable was really a scam token or a rug pull token, you wouldn't see them on Twitter. You wouldn't see them on video. They wouldn't show their face. They would rather be anonymous. But, you know all the team members. You can hunt them down if you want, if you're that angry. So, but they're doing the product and the roadmap, and hopefully that they please the customers. But right now, they're just like, they're in a hot mess, yes, because there's a lot of people that are angry. Let the dust settle, and it'll let the team do their thing, I would say. But and yeah, just let the team do their thing. Let them build the NFT marketplace. See how it goes. See how the adoption goes. See how are they with the timelines, right? Matic is up over 110%. Yeah. No, yeah, Matic is up a lot. Oof, I sold way too early. I always sell stuff when I'm like up 40 to 100%. It's just like rinse and repeat. You buy the dip, you make 40, sell. You buy another low coin, down 40, you sell. Buy another one, down 40%, down 20%, buy, sell. Make 40. Rinse, repeat, and then I got all that stuff. Villa. Shout out to Villa. I love you, Villa. Villa Diverson. Shout out to Villa. Waffle, huge gains coming. Going to be PancakeSwap on steroids, yeah. Yeah, Waffle Swap did a nice X. Shout out to DC. DC's in the house, Dogga's in the house. Omi have strong partners, yeah. Omi's got strong partners. Jack Dawson is awesome. Bake is only a 500 million market cap, yeah. Bake has a lot of room to grow. Because it's only 500 million. So Fire Marshal, you know what? To get into researching IDOs, you know what? The best place is go to Twitter, hashtag IDO, and you'll see a list of IDOs. And then there's a top 7 CryptoPit and top 7 ICOs. You'll find a lot of IDOs, and then you'll notice that a lot of the IDOs require like a membership almost. Like you need to hold X amount of tokens. So I've got Trust Swap, BSC Pad, K Pad, Polka Starters, Oxbull. I got so many IDO tokens staked that I can get whitelisted with these IDOs that are. I also got Stack, Gigastack. So a lot of these IDOs are guaranteed allocation, but the problem, not the problem, but your allocation is small. So with BSC Pad, I'm in BSC Pad, so I've got the gold package, which is like 5,000 tokens. So 5,000 tokens at $3 or $4. Let's say it's 20,000 for gold, but you're guaranteed allocation, but your allocation only might be $10, but $10 worth of tokens. But a lot of these micros start at 0.003, and you do 4,000%, sometimes 6,000%. So if you're doing 6,000 or 5,000% on $10, it's pretty easy because you're guaranteed allocation. All you have to do is you've held your tokens in your wallet prior to a certain date. So that's called a snapshot. They'll take a snapshot of your wallet to see that you've been holding your tokens for, let's say, like the last 4 days. They give you automatic allocation. And with the gold pass, you don't have to go through like liking, retweeting, commenting. The gold is just like, you don't have to retweet, comment, whatever. You just get allocation as long as you have a proper snapshot. So that's cool. Jack Dawson, one vet, $1. DC. Salty. Jack Dawson, I remember all your coins because I remember one vet, $1. It was just it was like a meme. You know why? Because you take us back to like the summer of like last year. So anyway, shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to Paul Crypto. I know Paul Crypto is watching this. Shout out to all the OGs that have been with like the TechTipsToGo channel. We've gone through our swing bags, our different types of bags. Shout out to DC, David C. We've gone through our memory bags, right? Because majority of us held VeChain, and we're like super bullish on VeChain. And then we found sharing, and then we became super bullish on sharing. Majority of us sold our VeChain bags, and now we're looking at VeChain when VeChain goes to 28 cents and sharing's at like 6 cents, right? But like I said, every coin has its time, but I laugh at it. Like, it sucks at first. You're like, man, oh my God. Like, I had like, shout out to Rich out there. Like, Rich will be like, man, I had so much VeChain, right? But that's the way life goes, right? But you know what? Be happy that you made a lot of profit, Rich. Like, you started low, you got in at like 0.0017, 0.002. You were able to sell, right? You were able to sell and bag all these other ones. Like, I think your Comey bag is pretty big and your sharing bag is good. So I'm fine with that. XRP to the moon. Did I get XRP? I had XRP, but I sold it. Shout out to Finchy. Finchy gave me some XRP, and I doubled my money with XRP. So I didn't buy it, but I bought some stuff. Then a friend, I said, you know what? Send me whatever's cheapest to transfer, and that ended up being XRP because XRP fees are cheap. It gets there fast, and so I ended up getting XRP as an exchange, and it ended up doing 2x, so I sold the 2x. Darkly Jer 64. Can you repeat that? I'm not too sure what you mean. Yeah. So like with Refinable, the same thing. Like with Bondly did the same thing, and people were mad. Like, it was bots. Like, I was mad. I was pretty mad at Bondly, right? Everyone knew that I was mad at Bondly. Kyle remembers that day. Renchi, if you're watching this, Renchi knows. So Renchi's big on Bondly, but Bondly did the same thing. Bondly was supposed to come out at 2 cents and it went to 16 cents. And yeah, like if you see 16 cents, everyone was waiting because I remember they delayed the time, then they delayed it again. So I'm pulling an all-nighter just to get into Bondly. And then I see Bondly, it's supposedly started at 2 cents and it was at 16 cents. And I'm like, okay, I'm not buying at 16 cents. I made the smart decision not to buy at 16 cents. Wait for it to retrace and buy it. So no one's pushing you to click that left click and click swap. Matea says, why don't people blame themselves for losing money? Yeah, everyone's always got to blame, somebody. VRA, I like VRA, but I missed the boat. I missed the boat like crazy. Fire Marshal, how do you research new IDOs and get whitelisted? I think I mentioned that. Do you recommend a specific farming combo on PancakeSwap? I like ADA for PancakeSwap. I like Cardano and BNB. For my cake, I have my cake on Pancake Bunny because I get Pancake Bunny and cake on Auto Farm. So I use Auto Farm, PCS PancakeSwap, and Pancake Bunny right now. I'm going to get into a little bit of Goose Egg pretty soon. Evan Patzers was the man who got in early. So Evan got into Refinable at like $1 or something. He was on a 5G network. So at least, I ran a poll. Some people got in at around $1. So at least they got in at $1. Do you think staking Find a BNB is worth it? If you got Find BNB, I have a lot because I like BNB. So I don't mind, like when you're in liquidity pools, if you're in liquidity pools and you got Find here and BNB, as long as one doesn't do this and the other one stays like this, or if one does like this, or both of them do that, then you're screwed. So when you have stablecoin and you've got stablecoin to volatile pair, stablecoin is always going to be here and your pair is going to go like this. If your pair goes up like this, that's why I didn't like BUSD and egg. Egg went like this while Binance USD chain, like BUSD token, was like this. So egg kept going like this. So my impermanent loss, let's say I had 20,000 in there, my impermanent loss was just, I kept losing. So I ended up getting out of there, and I like BNB because at least BNB is not a stable coin. Usually when the whole market tanks, it'll tank, and maybe that one coin that you have might go up a little or down a little, but at least you're not experiencing a lot of impermanent loss with your farming tokens. So in your farming tokens, you just want to make sure that that one coin isn't too volatile. So that's why I like BNB to any pair, as long as that other coin isn't fluctuating too hard. So shout out to DZ. DZ's in house. Are IDOs worth the risk? If you could get in an IDO early and beat the bots, you can try. Right now, IDOs, they're tough. And that's why a lot of people are liking these memberships like Polls, TrustSwap, BSC Pad, Polka Starter. So when you buy into these memberships and you get in early, like there's one called JigStack. I got into JigStack because I think it has potential. So I wanted to get in low in all these launch pads. They're called launchpad sites. They launch private sales, token sales. And if you could get in early at these launch sites before the price starts to climb, then you benefit, because sometimes that membership requires you to have 1,000 tokens, 2,000 tokens, and you don't want to get in too late where the token price is too high. And for you to have a membership is like 5,000 coins at $1. I mean, it's too much when you could have got in at like 20 cents or 10 cents. So I always look for launchpad listings or new listings that are coming up, because if that Launchpad can get a lot of adoption and get a lot of projects, then that's great. Then there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to want to list onto that launch pad. Like right now, BSC pad is one of the top ones. I think TrustSwap is another one. PolkaStarter is obviously the best one right now. But the thing I don't like about PolkaStarter, and our group is finding it too, is that with PolkaStarter, it's still like a lottery, and you're not guaranteed allocation. So you still have to, you apply, you go through the list, you like, you retweet, you comment, and then you have to wait to see if you're actually whitelisted. And then you have to see if you pass the KYC properly, and then you have to fight for allocation. So whereas some of the other launch pads, they're just, you get in, they take a snapshot of your portfolio to see that you have the minimum required stake, you automatically get entered, or well, you just click 2 buttons and you're done. Raf Bean says Refinable made you rich. I'm not hating on share by all means, just not happy I did not invest at 80 cents. Oh, at 80008? Yeah, whole coins I could sleep on for sure. Bondly is trash. Paid is trash. IDOs is trash. I don't mind paid. Well, paid is like, it's expensive. Like you need, I think the low tier you get a lottery ticket, and then the second tier you get 1 allocation. But the second tier is like 300,000. I don't know. I forgot. It's like something crazy. $200,000. Yeah, Kyle's mad at Bondly. No, I didn't end up buying Refinable. Boson Protocol? Yeah, Boson's good. Crypto Pit says war on drugs is tweeting about fine, but not directly accusing. Yeah, I'm going to see how, just kind of curious to see how everything plays out with Refinable and how the team responds more, but they did some tweets. Yeah, ICOs. I'm not doing any more IDOs unless it's, like I said, unless it's a launchpad thing. I'm only going to do my guaranteed allocation and whitelist for the memberships that I have. And right now I hate half of them because some of them are lottery style. Like I said, like PolkaStarter. PolkaStarter is just, you got to retweet, like, whatever, apply, then you get accepted for the whitelist. You wait for an email, and then you got a KYC, and you got to see if your country is actually permitted, because in Canada and the US, sometimes you can't enter these KYC pools, and it's just like, what? So anyways, it's such a headache. I wasn't sure how Share handles e-commerce, or maybe misunderstood the terminology since I'm not an expert at e-commerce. Ron, just curious, what are your thoughts on RSR? I like RSR, reserve token, DeFi, and then also taking care of the Venezuela problem. RSR, I wish I got in early. I wish I got in RSR like the VeChain days. Like I was looking at RSR and I'm like, wow, RSR is kind of like not low circulating supply. They have a high circulating supply. I think like, I forgot how many billions, maybe like 100 billion. But I didn't think RSR would go that high because of the circulating supply. And I looked at, I was really big on VeChain back then with RSR, and I was just like, nah, I'll skip an RSR. But I wish I bagged a little bit of RSR, because it was like 0.003 when I was looking at it. And then RSR just went kind of like to the moon. It just went crazy. Did you think Refinable developers knew that a lot of people were going to get wrecked and choose not to say anything before, or give a warning? Because the more people who got wrecked, the better money. Um, I think, yeah, you know what? If you're like the CEO, I don't think if you're part of the team, I don't think you would make a video like mine where you say don't get wrecked. Because like I said, I made videos to say don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked. Like, you don't want to be buying the top. But if you're an owner of a company, you'd probably want people to buy the top, right? And it it is what it is, and what happened. It sucks, but the bots are what wrecked everyone. The bots. It was like that second. I'll play the video. Zayed. Yeah, Zayed, if you're in our private group, we talk about a lot of coins. Yeah, if you got whitelisted, you would have then got at 0.03 cents. Fire Marshal, I'll make a video someday about that, on how to get into launch pads and IDOs and stuff, and the requirements. Because a lot of people are asking about that. Yeah, you know what? I mean, just like it went from 3 cents to Refinable went from 3 cents to $9 in seconds. Because there was so much hype, like a lot of hype on Refinable. You had 100,000 people in the Telegram group, and everyone was onto it because that's the way IDOs work. It's just like nonstop. People want to make money, get in, get out. But PancakeSwap had a lot of issues too, right? Like PancakeSwap halted. I think my MetaMask was just halted, right? So Drip networks. I'm not familiar with Drip too much. XDC? Yeah, XDC is not bad. My thoughts on Happy Coin? Zayed B, are you the Zayed in our private group? Super Farm. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a huge fan of Super Farm, but I wish them luck for what they're doing. Evan, so you recommend getting share on KuCoin, and then should I hold it somewhere else? I'm gonna grab and hold. So Evan, I hold sharing on MetaMask and my ledger. I recommend KuCoin because I think KuCoin is. I like the exchange KuCoin. It's not. There's no KYC unless you're a whale and you're spending over like 100,000 to buy SHR. But if you're buying anything under like 50,000 for SHR, yeah, go to KuCoin. No KYC. So, like I said, SHR is my top bag for a reason. It's one that you can sleep at night, right? Like, yes, they're a little bit late on the app and stuff, but there's delays with everything. Like Cardano's having crazy delays. There's tech delays everywhere. Ethereum delays, sharing delays. So it is what it is. But you want the team to develop their tech as best as they can. So, but patience is a virtue. I know a lot of people have been waiting for the app for a long time. A lot of people are waiting for staking, which is good. But Ryles, I tried the KuCoin trading bot. It's pretty good. So I tried the KuCoin bot. The first the first time I tried it in half a day. So in the KuCoin bot, you can follow a trending person that is consistently making money. You can replicate his template and just press play. And as long, like for me, what I noticed that as long as the market is on the upcline or that token is in positive and there's not a lot of volatility going down, usually when you're running a bot, if there's a lot of volatility going like this, like a grid bot, up, down, there's more grids to happen. But what I noticed with KuCoin is, do your own research, not financial advice, but what I noticed with KuCoin, if the coin is trending up like this, then that bot actually made me money. Like it was small money. It was just like $20 a day, but still $20 a day is like almost $150 a week, right? $150 a week is close to 600, 580 or whatever, close to $600 a month. That could be like a card payment, but it's not always like that. Yeah, Zayed B. I always wonder because he always asks me these questions because there's another Zayed in our private group. So I keep getting you guys mixed up because I'm always wondering, I'm like, how come you're asking me these questions? I thought you were in our private group. So, but yeah, our private group, we have a lot of great picks from different individuals and it's good that they share them. But right now what we're having a problem is like our conversations are everywhere in our private group. Like we got conversations about the weather. We got conversations about meme coins. We got conversations about sharing. We got conversations about VeChain. We got conversations about like other coins that people like to shill, like Ramp. What else? And then we got decentralized finance talk. Sometimes we got real estate. Sometimes we have taxes. So for our private group, the way it's heading, we're going to go to a Discord. Because I was just talking to people and now that more people are entering the private group, you wake up now and you've got 1,000 messages to read and it's hard to filter. And sometimes we miss out on like hidden gems. So at least with Discord, we can have categories like hidden gems, DeFi, IDOs, like initial DEX offerings, meme coins. So at least we could break it up and then we could just have general chat, right? I think the majority of us are going to be talking about being in the general chat. And at least when people are talking about meme coins, I could pop my head in there. Like, I'm like, yo, you degens, you guys got to go to sleep, you degens. But anyways, the degen talk is funny because people are throwing out these random, weird coin. And it's crazy. Farouk says, Refinable should be sued. Yeah, you know what? People are angry. I agree with you. Like people are really angry, but you know what? Like I said, as long as the team is addressing the community, and they explained it on Twitter, so I don't want to reiterate what they said. But when you play the Twitter of the bot that was run, whether you think that was an inside bot job or it was, a real bot that happened, then that's up to you. But a lot of people are angry, right? Because they ended up pressing buy and they ended up buying like $8, and then when they tried to sell, everything just crashed. Like I think the majority of people out there, like I got so many messages like I can't sell. The people who bought, they bought it like $6, $7, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $7. I just kept seeing my screen of messages. I can't sell. It's stuck on this. And that's what happens. And I even said it before in my video. I said, PancakeSwap is going to have traffic issues. Think of like the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people trying to buy and sell. And it did. Do I think it can recover? Yes. Okay. My thoughts on fine. Yeah, I don't know about it if it was leaked. I think no, the contract was actually out. The contract was actually out an hour early, so everyone had access to it, but it was just a matter of them enabling it. So everyone had that contract address. And the bad thing about that was everyone that had bots set up had access to that contract, and they could just wait for that listing. And then as soon as those bots were able to buy within that first second, the liquidity, the supply is just gone, and the bots are making money. There's got to be a way in the future to stop bots, and that's it. Like, if the team is blaming on bots, that's a question of, was it an inside job? But anyone could have done the bots if they're a great programmer or if they have the tools. If there's a lot of money to be made, people are going to find a way how to do it, right? People like to hack into things, and that's why there's all these like security audits, people trying to get in a backdoor entrance. If there's a way to make money, people will build it. Like, I think they made like 9 million, the bots. So imagine they build a program that costs $500,000 and they made 9 million. For sure there's like, and you can't avoid bots. If there was like a cop bot, yeah, imagine that. Imagine there was like a policing bot. If you run a bot, you could go to jail. There should be something like that but it sucks. So where do I think Refinable is going to go? Where I think Refinable is going to go, right now they're in a hot mess, okay? There's a lot of hate. Tweets are bad. Sentiment, bad. I think as long as they keep showing their face, livening up the community, whether or not people like trash them online, trash them on YouTube, just get out there, and the CEO, Nick, all he has to do is just get out there and say, hey, we're working on this. This is what our team is working on. Show the team what they're working on developing. Reinstill some confidence in the retail investors. Apologize. Just say sorry. It was out of our control. The bots did this. This is what happened. It was out of our control. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's up to you. But, this is what we're doing daily, or maybe every 4 days. Show a video, show face, like Charles Hoskinson from ADA. This is what we're doing. Here's our team. We're coding, we're developing, we're continuing. This is what's on our roadmap. And as long as they please the community and meet the deadlines for their roadmap, I think they'll do well. Not financial advice, but as long as they're developing a product, that's great, because you have a transparent team. And still, it's an NFTs, and they're building an NFT for the marketplace. So, and it's first mover advantage of being on Binance Smart Chain. So when you put all of those things together, like I said, the hottest thing, and I'm not hyping it. Let me just tell you without a hyping voice. The hottest thing right now is NFTs, right? Everyone knows the hottest thing is NFTs. What's the main pain point that people have when they're minting a token or minting an NFT? Ethereum gas fees. When you trade that NFT, what's the problem? Ethereum gas fees. So they're solving a problem to go from Ethereum first mover advantage of an eBay-like marketplace on Binance. And they have backed investors. So when I look at that, I'm like, okay, that's great. That's good. I think they could do well if you hold long term. Not financial advice, but like I said, people are angry. People are pissed. Yes, but yeah. Yeah, I said 49% LG. But if you watched my videos, and I'm not going to replay it. Well, maybe I'll replay it for you. I know people have been watching. Yeah, I said 49% at a low entry point. 49% at 3%, at 3.03. I said, if you can get in Refinable at a low rate, and if you could get in at 49% at 3 cents. So the math, LG, I hope you're good in math. So what's 50% of 3 cents? Let's wait until LG responds here. LG, what's 50% of 3 cents? So LG, what's 50% of 3 cents? Let me play a video for LG. So LG, 50% of 3 cents. What is that? 50%. Does LG, do you know what 50%? 3 cents. So the maximum. So Yeah. So, like, I was just saying, like, LG. So we're waiting for you, LG. What's 50% of 3 cents? We're waiting for you. So all of my videos were like, if I was part of the team, I wouldn't be saying, if you're trying to get low, don't get wrecked. If I was part of the team, I'd be like, buy as much as you can. Buy at 20 cents. LG, what's 50% of 3 cents? Please tell me. I hope you're good in math. LG, waiting for you. 50% of 3 cents. Yeah, I know. We never got in at 3 cents, but my whole point is like, my whole point was like, if you can get in at 3 cents, right? If you can get in at 3 cents, and as it scales up, right? So let's say you're at 3 cents. So LG, what's 50% of 3 cents? Someone answered for you. It's 1.5 cents. Okay, so it's 50%. Okay, 1.5 cents, and you got 3 cents. Perfect. Agent J is is answering it for you. So your entry is 4.5 cents. Okay, if you can get in early. So I was telling people slippage at 49% if you can get in early. Okay, now let me play this for you. Let me play this for you, LG. So I hope you're good in math, but if you want math lessons, I can help you. So 50% of 3 cents is 0.15. So usually, like, if you got 4 cents, right? Half of 4 cents, or 50%, is 2 cents. So that's some math for you. So here, LG, this is for you.
All right, everyone. How you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So, probably put the...
Oh, I better switch. Better switch. Shout out to LG. Here you go. This one is my first one. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Wrecked. Don't get 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 wrecked. Look, this is IDOs. A majority of the IDOs, public listings, go like this. Again, let me repeat. The majority of IDOs go like this. This is a 1 minute candle time frame. 1 minute. This is in seconds, this candle. This is how the action goes. LG, hope you're listening. This is on the 1 minute time frame, okay? Don't get wrecked. Hold on, let me rewind this for you. Get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Hold on. Let me just... LG, don't get wrecked. When you set your slippage high, you're hoping to get in at this bottom rate at 0.3 cent, at 0.3 cent rate, at this bottom rate at 0.3, hoping to get in at this, you're hoping to get in at this bottom rate at 0.3 cents. So you're hoping to get in at this bottom rate at 0.3 cents, okay? And then 50% slippage of that is going to bring your price to 0.4, okay? 4.5 cents. If you get into that, great. As the price goes up, as it goes up, you don't want to be buying this top of this wick. So if your price is in, like, you know, $5-6 and you set your slippage to 50%, think, what's 50% of $5? That's $2.50. So you're saying that I'm going to be buying at $7, and you don't want to make that mistake. As it gets high, make that mistake, and you don't want to make that mistake, and you don't want to make that mistake, and you don't want to make, and you don't. Yo, I gotta open up a club. I gotta open up a club. Hold on. Call the police. I'm gonna open up a club, and you don't want to make that mistake, and you don't want to make that mistake, and you don't want to make that mistake. Okay. I was just helping the community, telling, don't buy. Anyways. LG, what's 50%? 50% of 3 cents. Still waiting for your answer. Anyways. Don't get wrecked. I'm not trying to like patronize you for doing what what majority of people did wrong, but people are like they're blaming me to say like it's all your fault. But hey, you know what? Like if you press the button, I'm not saying it's my fault. I was saying don't get wrecked, do the math, get a spreadsheet, and figure out what you're buying, right? Like, look, my friends got wrecked too. I called my friends today and they got wrecked. Like my good friends. I'm like, what did you do? I'm like, okay, you know what I told them? I said, you only sell when you lose. So if you believe in the project, for me, I would hold it if you believe in the project. Because you only lose when you sell. When you sell, you lose. Don't sell at a loss. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Do whatever you think is best. But like, if you believe in the project, there's fear. People are angry, so they're selling. They're not happy. Do you think it can continue? They develop a great product. Time will tell. Go through the steps. Look at the roadmap. See if they please the community. See if they get on video. Right? So, anyways. Waiting for, what's his name again? I forgot his name. 50% of 3 cents. LG, where you at? LG, where you at? Still waiting for your answer. 50% of 3 cents. Oh, Z, what's going on? LG, where you at, brother? V-Chain, vet. We got a V-Chain fan here. Shout out to Marcos. Yo, I like V-Chain. I wish I didn't sell as much of my bag of V-Chain. V-Chain hurts. Yeah, V-Chain really hurts. Oh, V-Chain. V-Chain's like LG. Shout out to LG. Where you at, LG? 50% of 3 cents. Anyways, I could go on to like other videos that I've made and like yeah, let's just play this one here.
Clear and concise, no matter where you are. Compose a cover.
You're gonna buy it with BNB because the pair to buy is BNB. So you're gonna come over here, BNB. Now you're gonna select your currency. You're gonna paste this contract address in here. All right. So we're gonna $1,000 and I want X amount of coins. Okay, look, if you go over here and you do 50, okay, you do 50%. Look, enter a valid slippage percentage. If I go 51, okay, no. Okay, let's say I want to go 99. No, okay. 49. Your transaction might be front run. If I go 50, you'll notice. Because we've been doing this for so long. Our private group has a lot of experience front running on these quick IDOs, okay? Look, your transaction deadline. So, let's say you put 11, okay? You put 11% in here. You know what's going to happen? The thousands and thousands and thousands of people ahead of you are putting in 49, and when it lists at 0.33, they are going to be lucky to get at a 0.049. And if it 100x's, it's going to 3.30. That's what I'm saying. But do your own research. You can play around with this. You can say, okay, well, I only want to do 15%. But let's say time goes up and it's not 0.033. Your price entry that you're getting into is now $1. So think about what you're doing at 49%. At 49%, you're buying it at $1.50. So go on a spreadsheet before you do all this and say, look, my maximum amount that I'm willing to pay is to spend $2,000 and I want X amount of coins. Build a spreadsheet, figure out your numbers. I want X amount of coins. I don't know how much clearer I could have been. Build a spreadsheet, and if you're going to buy it, you should be getting X amount of coins. Right? If I was part of the team, I would have been saying, just buy, man. Just buy it. It's like the best token in the world. It's gonna get you a Lambo. It's gonna get you a pink Lambo with leopard skin seats, and it's gonna make you fly, right? And if you're short like me, it might make you a foot taller, right? So, but I didn't do that. I was telling you that, look, be careful
when it gets to $1, because if you set your slippage, you want to be careful of what it's going to present you. Build a spreadsheet. You should be getting X amount of tokens. I didn't say you could get a Lambo with leopard skin seats and it's going to make you 2 feet taller. I didn't say that. I was warning everyone. So, anyways, take it for what it is. LG still waiting for you. Vet's in the house. Yeah, I like Vet. V-Train's good. Yeah, and that's why I built a spreadsheet, because you're doing a B&B calculation, and then let's say you're on the sell side, you should be getting X amount of B&B. So I made a spreadsheet to say, if I got in at this price, I'm okay with X amount of tokens. But if I get in at this price, I want to make sure that I sell at this price and I get X amount of B&B. Because when you're trying to do the math on B&B, you got to figure out, okay, what's my price in B&B in dollars, in USD equivalent dollars? So I had another column that said, if I get in at this entry price and if I go to sell, I'm going to have X amount of B&B to sell. And I'm happy. But I never got past the first step to buy, and it just sucked. I was just like, I tried $10,000, and then there was like, it showed 11,000. I was happy. I was happy that I could actually get 11,000 refinable, so around 90 cents. And then I went to go swap, and I got some kind of router failure, and then I refreshed, and then when I refreshed, it showed me 5,000, and I'm like, wait, that's $2 now. Then I'm like, then I went up one, down one on my price. Then it showed me 1,000 coins for $10. So it was about $10. And that's when I decided I'm done. All right, game over. And I was kind of pissed because the action went up that high, and it's just like, it sucked, but whatever. Is a head B. Clarko, shout out to Clarko. He's got my back. Shout out to the people. Like I said, I'm not trying to be an ass. I know you're probably like, he's an ass. I lost money. This guy's playing a remix. He's trying to be a DJ and stuff. He's trying to be a DJ DGen, right? But I'm not trying to put in your face. I'm just saying, for all the trolls that have been hating on me, I was making more educational videos so you don't get wrecked. That was my whole point. But anyways, let's continue on. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who joined the stream. I want to thank all the OGs, everyone who supported me, the trolls like OZ. Shout out to the troll OZ, if OZ's in the house. Yeah. But yeah, I had that router error, and I was just like, what is this router error? Anyways, the router error happens when your slippage isn't set right enough. And I had mine at 49.9 because I know the router issue, because I get the router issue when I buy SafeMoon. When I buy like Moon tokens or meme tokens, that's when there's a lot of traffic and people are trying to buy because of the hype. It's crazy. So, and that's why I'm saying, like, if it's your first IDO and it's your first rodeo, everyone's gonna learn, right? Everyone's gonna learn on the first rodeo. It's part of crypto. You make the mistakes and you learn from them, right? And I even learned a lesson on MetaMask. So I've been, I have Trust Wallet. So I was buying on Trust Wallet because my transactions were going fine. I've done like a lot of these IDOs on Trust Wallet. But with the amount of traffic that went into PancakeSwap, Trust Wallet wasn't working. It wasn't working at all. What worked, like for people, was MetaMask. And then when you got the option to edit your GUI, you can actually set on PancakeSwap the GUI is 5. You could bring it up to 50, the GUI, and then you could press enter. So that brings up your gas fee to $9. So everyone learned from it. Shout out to John Henson. John Henson's an host. No, Ecram, I wish I bought Refinable. Like I said, I was just talking about it, and I tried to buy Refinable. $10,000 and I got 11,000. Then it went from 90 cents to $10 in seconds, and then nothing. Wei says, do I think VeChain will be $1 by the end of the year? You know, we're getting close to the end of the year. So we've got like, you know, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We got like 8 months. It's funny because when you say that, it's like, I was talking about VeChain last year and I was trying to think $1 at the end of 2020, $1 at the end of 2021. It depends what BTC does, to be honest. I think if BTC does something great and there's more consumer confidence, the borders are open, and to say that everyone's healthy with the pandemic because people are spending money, because the airlines is a big part of the economy in every country, right? Spending, business, conferences, logistics, right? Borders open again. It's taking a toll on every country. So until we get back to pre-pandemic and travel is big, yeah, I think VeChain has a better chance to do better, to do well at $1 if all that stuff happens. That, or if we get some kind of PayPal listing or Coinbase listing, I think VeChain could go close to like 60 cents. Not financial advice, do your own research, but I think we could go to 60 cents on Pumpamentals, just like coming out of nowhere. But one of the big factors I look at when people ask me, do I think VeChain will get to this price or any coin? I always say, what is Bitcoin doing? Because when I see Bitcoin rise, I look at the market cap, the total cryptocurrency market cap, and I'm like, okay, what's the market cap doing? How are traditional stocks doing? Are people spending? Because you want dumb money to come in. And that's why I was saying, like, you want a lot of dumb money to come in, because when dumb money comes in, the first thing that they do is they usually buy Bitcoin. They used to buy 1 Bitcoin, but then now it's like you could buy 0.1 of a Bitcoin. So when dumb money comes in, they buy Bitcoin, they make the first mistake, right? As a newbie, you come in, you buy Bitcoin. Then you explore altcoins, right? Then you explore and you're like, wow, there's a whole new field out here and there's thousands of coins. Then if you've got coins in the top 10, top 20, not financial advice, typically they do well. Retail, dumb money comes in. We want dumb money to come in to make things go like this. And the good thing that's what's helping is Dodge, these meme coins. The meme coins that come in really help cryptocurrency market cap, spending. But imagine if the world was pre-pandemic back to normal, where do you think the numbers would be? It'd probably be like astronomical. We'd be in a bull run, like peaks of bull run, I think, if we weren't in this situation, right? I think things just have to get back to normal, back to spending, right? Just that's my thoughts. And like I said, I always watch Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I love Bitcoin, but for me, there's a ton of more money to be made in altcoins, and that's why I hold sharing, SHR, the token. That's why I hold sharing, because I think sharing could do, not financial advice, could do 1,000x, whereas Bitcoin could do 3x. But a coin like sharing or VeChain can easily get you far tremendous more gains. Shout out to Mario. Thanks from Portugal. So you bought fine on PancakeSwap. The amount figures on my Trust wallet, but I can't swap them on V2 PancakeSwap. Okay, you know what? So just add your token again. Or if you have your seed phrase, load it on another phone and do a refresh. I had that problem. So just go, if you have another phone, load your seed phrase on there if you can. Don't delete it. Make sure you've got your seed phrase. And Trust Swap also has wrong pricing too for certain coins. So don't worry about that. So hopefully that answered. Ikram Brothers, thanks for being transparent. Any thoughts on Bakery token? All right, so Bakery token I hold. I've been holding it for a while. I got in at around 18 cents or 14 to 18 or 12 to 18 cents. So I like Bakery token because so the reason why I got into Bakery token was because it's on the Binance Smart Chain. It was an early token that was being listed on PancakeSwap, on Binance Smart Chain. The one thing that I liked about Bakery token was that they had an NFT section. So if you put all those things together, like when you're buying, what was the hype? The hype was BNB. BNB was going crazy. Anything that was going on Binance Smart Chain was going crazy. And on top of that, NFTs were like not at the bottom, but they were starting to trend. So I knew that, not that I knew, I took a risk because I said, Bakery token has great potential because Binance Smart Chain, BNB, NFTs, low price, market cap was attractive, had room to grow. So I got into Bakery. I was lucky. Then it went from like 18 cents to $1 to $1.50 to $2 to $3 to $4. So I kept holding and holding, and I kept seeing Bakery token. If you go to DeFi Station, I kept seeing Bakery token either promoting as an ad to get more eyes on it or being in the top 10. So that's why I kept deciding to hold. Plus, they're also doing IFOs and launches. So you can do an IDO, but an IFO, initial farm offering on Bakery, plus NFTs. So they're doing some cool stuff with NFT, like high-end NFTs on the Bakery platform. So that's why I decided to keep Bakery. And usually I like to swap my tokens that I'm not so bullish on. But I thought with Bakery, it's got a 500 million market cap that has room to grow to go to 1 billion, 2 billion. Plus, they were building their spot exchange. And now if you go to yield farming platforms, it's recognized as a platform to yield farm at high APY. So that's why it still attracts me, Bakery. Do I think it's a great buy right now? At $4, it's not as attractive as $1 something, which was a week ago. So I don't know. Jamie's looking for the remix LG. Did you find LG? No, I didn't find LG. I was looking for LG. LG, where you at? I just need to know what 50% of... What's 50% of 3 cents, LG? Still waiting for you. Oh, use Dakey. Use Katie. Sorry, I keep butchering your name. Shout out to I Love J's 00. Is it too late to get into Bake? I don't want to answer that because I don't know, like, you can study the market cap. Okay, not financial advice, but what I like to do is, like, I'll look at Bake. Okay, so what is Bake doing? Their platform, you can earn Bake by baking. It's got an NFT platform on the Binance Smart Chain for high-end NFTs. Got a spot exchange. They're in the top 20. If you look at other NFTs in that same market cap, are they above that? Are they lower? Do they, if the majority of them are around 1 billion and Bakery Swap is at 500 million, can it easily get to a double market cap from 500 million or whatever to like 1 billion? Could it do that easy? What are the events that are coming up for Bakery? Are they building other platforms or partnerships? Or, they're on Binance.com. Are they getting on different exchanges? So those are some of the things that I kind of look at. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Bake. I don't know if I would enter at $4. I'd probably say it might be a little bit too high. What do you think about KSM? Kusama? Oh, I'm big on Kusama. Kusama, I'm really big on Max. Kusama is one of my bigger bags. Kusama's in my top 4. Super bullish on Kusama. Like, very, very bullish. And if you know anything about Kusama is like, you only have 9 million supply of Kusama. 60% of it is locked. And when Kusama starts with the parachain auction, so let me just say this for everyone. Everyone that is sleeping on like Polkadot and Kusama, everyone's into IDOs and IFOs and getting in early into these auctions and launch pads. In the near future, Polkadot and Kusama, you're going to need to hold Polkadot and Kusama to get into these parachain leases. I think the initial parachain lease, IPLs or whatever they rebranded it to. So if you hold Kusama and you hold Kusama, you can get into these parachain auctions, right? So yeah, I'm really big on Kusama. Durex, shout out to Durex. What's going on, Durex? How'd you get wrecked? I just want to hear how Durex got wrecked. Chainlink, boom. Yeah, Chainlink's good. Maybe Durex will replace LG. Crowd loans, yeah. Durex Love says thanks a lot because of you. Oh, sorry, man. I read your message wrong. Durex says thanks a lot because of you. I didn't get wrecked on Refinable. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate the love, man, Durex. No, it's good that you didn't get wrecked, but you know what? Sorry for the people who. Sorry for the people that got wrecked. Feel real bad. What about Pancake? Pancake, I like. You know why? Okay, here's my reasons why I like Pancake. Where do people buy like these moon tokens? The FEGs, the FEG tokens, the Safe token, the moon tokens. What recently happened like that made like PancakeSwap crash or like get a huge amount of transactions, influx of transactions? It was SafeMoon. Millions of addresses were created on Binance Smart Chain. Let me just share my screen for SafeMoon. SafeMoon was just crazy. BSC scan. All right, let me desktop. Okay. Check this out. SafeMoon. SafeMoon on Binance Smart Chain. So usually people go to PancakeSwap to buy SafeMoon. So PancakeSwap, Cake, the Cake token. Why am I big on Cake token? This is why. Because all these meme tokens are building something, a plugin, whatever, to work with PancakeSwap. You got close to 1.5 million addresses. This is insane. 1.5 million addresses. How many transactions happened on Pancake? How many millions of cents and fees did Pancake benefit from this? As Pancake continues to be the #1 spot exchange in Binance Smart Chain, I think Pancake will continue to grow. And I don't think there's, for spot exchange, I don't think there's many like competitors on Binance Smart Chain. So everyone is just using Cake. And until they fix like some of their tech where when you have a big influx of transactions, yeah, maybe it'll work better, right? Like minus the stuff that happened with like Refinable and all the stuff. So that's why I'm big on Cake. And Cake's liquidity farms and pools are always on like different platforms like Goose, Auto Farm, because some people have preference. They're so used to Auto Farm and they like Auto Farm for percentage yields because they trust Auto Farm. So they'd rather bring their Cake to Auto Farm and get Auto Farm rewards plus Cake rewards or Cake LP rewards. So every platform when you're yield farming is always adopting Cake to whatever, Cake, Pancake Bunny, Auto Farm, plus the #1 in spot exchange. And when you go to sell or you go to create liquidity, Pancake is just doing all these crazy transactions. Yeah, Paul Crypto. I really think so. Yeah, I hope they kind of die off soon, because I get not that I get sick of hearing them. I just want them to moon and then we forget about them, or at least just have a couple of moon coins like Dodge, SafeMoon, and then that's it. And then then I'm done with like these meme coins. Whereas the other ones, yeah, there's just way too many, and people FOMO into them. People get wrecked. So, thanks, Ekrem. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. I appreciate the support too for everything. I'm glad you didn't troll me, and you didn't troll me hard. So, Will you make a top 5 Binance Smart Chain coin still get into? Yeah, you know what? Just come to my open group and I'll just talk about Binance Smart Chain coins that I think are growing. So, but I like Cake. You know, the reason why I like Cake, and I buy Cake on the dip. So I'll tell you this, Ikram, and this is not financial advice. I've been swinging BNB and Cake. Why? Because there's a ton of people that buy and sell Cake. So Cake has a nice graph that comes up 10, dips 10, comes up 10, dips 10. So my mentality when I swing trade is like, if I see something dip more than 6%, I start to look out. I look out and I'm like, is this a buying opportunity where it's going to dip lower? If it dips lower to 10%, I'm going to pull out of one of my liquidity pools. Like, let's say I got 10,000 of liquidity pools in here and I don't want to make $100 a day just from that. I could take a break. Whereas I think I could get a great return by bagging this dip at 10% because Cake goes like this and BNB goes like this. If I bag it at 10%, maybe it'll spike up, 10% in 1 day or 2 days. Then I made $1,000 if I took out my 10 grand and it went up 10%. I made $1,000 instead of making whatever that liquidity pool was making me. So usually on $10,000 on an LP, you're probably talking about 0.43%, let's say 0.4%, you're making $40 a day. So you extend that, let's say it took 3 days to fill, 3 days of liquidity staking, that's $120. So 40, 80, 120. So in 3 days you made 120, but if you bag that dip, that BNB or the Cake that goes like this, it goes down 10% and goes up 10%, and maybe you get lucky that you bagged low and it's gone up 12%. But you always have the chance of getting wrecked. If you're trying to time it, and you thought you bought the bottom, but it goes lower. But if you study the chart and you know how Cake works, because a lot of people are doing that. Exactly what I said on this side. People will pull out of their liquidity to get into other coins and then move back in, right? To get back into Cake BNB high APY staking. So they're always moving the coins out because it's on Binance Smart Chain and it only costs cents and fees. Like the fees are nothing. If it was Ethereum, people would be like, I don't want to spend $200 in gas. I'm just going to leave it there. But now that these liquidity pools are on Binance Smart Chain, they have that option to do it in cents and take it out. Take it out, think, okay, well, my liquidity pool for $10,000 is only making $40 a day. In 3 days, I think it's going to go up another 10%. The 3 days of profit is 120 on that side. But I'm going to, I'm going to say, forget my 120. I'm going to pull it out, buy the dip. Hopefully it goes up 10%. I made $1,000. Once I make that $1,000, move back my liquidity pool, Cake BNB into there. Then I got $1,000 to do whatever. So that's how, not financial advice. That's how I think. I think short term, long term. That's why. Then I take that 1,000 and I'll just store it in BUSD and stablecoin until I know what I'm doing, until I have time where I can sit down and look at a chart and say, okay, I'm ready to look at a chart, what I think's dipping, what events do I know that, like, let's say XYZ coin has dipped 15%, but I know that in 1 month or in 3 weeks, they have a big event coming up, like staking is coming up, or they're going to a new mainnet. That's like a perfect opportunity. It's like, not financial advice, but it's like easy money. So I pull out of my liquidity or have stablecoin and be like, I see this thing dip and they're having a mainnet launch in 2 weeks. That's like easy money for me, right? So anyways, sorry, I'm just rambling on, man. Rambling on too much. LG. Yo, LG, I thought you were going to tell us what's 50%. 50% of 3 cents. Yeah, Durex, man. Durex, share's a keeper, man. I like share. Man, I've been on the stream almost for like 2 hours. My prediction for Fine, like, I don't have a prediction for Refinable. I think if Refinable can meet the roadmap and continue to do what they're doing, like address a community and continue with the roadmap, get the product out, and show the retail investors how the product is coming. Like show screenshots, show videos, get out there in the public, talk about it to show how they're doing. I think that'll be better off with the community. The community will like it. It'll regain confidence. Because right now, they're just in a crap hole, right? Like people are angry, right? And anyways, LG is still calculating. LG is still calculating. LG, man, I love you, man. Happy Coin, I don't know. Anyways, it's close to 2 hours. I got to get back to do some stuff. Shout out to LG, drinking that hot milk. Anyways, yo, Ikram, thanks. Let me just answer this. Pair character bowing down, saying thank you. Yeah, I hope you kind of took that. But also, Ikram, just take it as a basis. Take all the stuff that I took as a basis and kind of like do your own research and homework to figure out like if liquidity pools are for you and buying the dips, right? Because cake being cake really fluctuates up and down. So, you know, if you study a coin, and there's traders out there that just trade like 3 or 4 coins because they study the coin. They know it so well. They know how it reacts to news. They know how it reacts to Bitcoin. If it's correlated with Bitcoin, as Bitcoin goes down, or if Bitcoin is, you know, slowly trending down, they know how their coin is going to react. So if you really study a coin, that's great. But anyways, thanks for that super chat. I just want to say again, thanks for everyone who supported the channel, and join my free group. And for all the trolls out there, still love you. Be drinking that hot milk. Cake bot, yeah, we should. But anyways, I'll speak to everyone. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. It's almost been 2 hours, so later, boys and girls.